Laws or bans.
Okay. woman is not a horse. No.
Are you sure? Okay. Les gens là.
C'est vrai.
I would say.
It was hard to, meetings were hard, so they would have these.
Der er sgu ikke rundt, men der er jo snøs fra kælderen, kan jeg bede.
Focusing, so I took a bunch.
I'm okay with not going, but if you
No, there's no excuse. You
Easy much.
You want to get a photo in front of the gate?
Hát de most eljöttetek.
Ide álltunk a placra, hogy
Ez a
meglássuk.
Scary one.
Na, tács ki a szád. Jó? Tács ki. Úgy, ez a... Hát elég jól köszönöm.
Wo ist der Blau noch überhaupt?
No, eso sí que buena. Ay, de... What's the what?
Ito